I saw a video today. I don't usually go to the movie theater. It's a very rare occasion. I saw that the new movie came out yesterday called Cloverfield. It's sort of like a horror, sci-fi, romantic story. It takes place in Manhattan, like March 22nd or something like that. And it's all fictional or whatever, but it looks pretty realistic. I mean, there's a guy who holds like this portable camera throughout the entire events of the movie, are just taken on this like portable like camcorder, or the guy's just holding it like, oh my god, it's giant fucking monster, and like, congratulations. It's like, the movie starts out like they're planning this big surprise party for one of the main characters is going away to Japan for like a job. He became the vice president of some company. Who cares about that? And there's like this little romantic twist thing going on where the guy like taping everything like is in love with this one lady that doesn't care about anything really, and so he tries to like get her attention. She's just like buzz off faggot pretty much. And then they hear an explosion. Shit goes crazy. They decide to go on the roof. And there's an explosion, and then there's debris, and they're like, "Fuck, get back in the building." And then then shit goes wrong. Like, more buildings explode. Statue of Liberty's head falls down in the middle of a street. They're like, "Oh shit, what the fuck?" And then someone's like, "I saw something. I saw it was moving. It's alive, and it ate people." And then they go to like, after they cross the Brooklyn Bridge, they go into like a TV store, some electronics store, and people are stealing phone cards and TVs while they're evacuating. I thought that was funny. Like, you see one guy like grabbing a like big screen TV like in like a box, and was like carrying it out of the store under like the anarchy going around in the city. The military is coming in to like deal with the monster. They never explain what the monster is. It's just the monster. And if you actually look at the monster and some of the aliens that are actually in, that like, not really aliens, but I guess monsters. I'll just say monsters from now on. See, they say, "Oh, what's this stuff falling off of the monster?" And it's like, "Oh my god, they're little mini monsters, and they're biting people." And you find out that when like people are bitten, they explode. So after like a long time, they get sick, and there's like profuse, like lots of blood. So I don't know. And there's a lot of like foreshadowing. Like, you can tell something is wrong is gonna happen. Like, there's never a peaceful moment at all in that movie besides the beginning. That's like the only peaceful part in the movie is the beginning before the monster attacks. And if you actually look at the monster, the monster, like the big one and the little ones, they look like they were ripped off from Resistance: Fall of Man. Seriously, if you've ever played Resistance: Fall of Man, you will notice that the little like tiny monsters or whatever that like scurry around and bite people, you notice that they actually look like the leapers from Resistance: Fall of Man, and like the big super monster looks like just a gigantic version of a leaper from that game. It's like, okay, could you come up with something a little more original than a giant freaking monster that's like, I guess you could say, a tannish color with eyes and spiky teeth? Come on, come up with something a little bit better. I want like something oozing with like, toxic goo and like 8 eyes around the head. Like, just big old, something a little bit better than tan monster, eyes, spiky teeth. Can you come up with something better than that? And it's like they explain the monster either, just because of how it's, taped. Like, you never find out what the hell this monster was, where it came from, or anything else like that. It's just, oh, it's in Manhattan, and it's freaking blowing up the city. I have to say, though, the best parts of this video were the military scenes. When the military got involved in this whole thing, you first see, like, Humvees moving, like, charging down the streets of Manhattan. Army men are with like M16s are shooting at the monster, and then like tanks are going, "Fuck you, monster!" And you got like the Air Force and like helicopters like going around just shooting at it, which doesn't work. Apparently, the monster is like immune to bullets and explosions. So what they end up doing to the I'm not going to tell you what they do to the monster because that would just kind of ruin the movie, wouldn't it? You got to find out yourself. Go to the movie theater right now. Go buy a ticket. Go to the movie. I order you to. It was a good movie. You should see it. People who watch this video, see Cloverfield. Even if you don't like horror movies, there aren't that many like horrifying moments where like ah, because like no one screamed at all in the movie theater, and even when everybody left, they were all just quiet. Like no one really was like okay. So it was a good movie though. The story was alright. The characters sucked. I didn't like some of the characters. Like one was just extremely annoying and kept talking. The other one was an idiot who was so like blinded by his emotions that he decided to put his life along with his best friend and brother's girlfriend's life at stake just so he could save his girlfriend or something like that. They weren't really girlfriends, but they had sex 2 weeks prior to the video. You know, it was a big thing, you know, oh, they had sex? They seriously had sex? They had sex. Like, that was like the whole first part of the movie. What, they had sex? Oh my god, they had sex. Sex. Oh, that was like the first part of the movie. Then, you know, explosions happen. They're like, oh my god, we're all gonna die. So, I'd say in all, good movie. My official rating, the Shinigami rating, is 9 out of 10. I give it a 9. Characters sucked. Story, good. Characters, bad. So, if you want to see, you know, a movie with monsters and death and explosions and B-2 stealth bombers and tanks and, you know, all that other fun shit, then you should see this movie. It was really good. It's very short, though. It's about, I think, an hour and, let's see, I think 30 minutes. So, it's not that long. It won't be too much of your time. But I thought it was really good. And if you see it, you'll definitely think it's really good. So, get out of here and go see it. And if you don't want to see it because you don't like going to movies, then wherever it goes, I'll post a link to, you know, the Wikipedia article for the movie. If you want to see what it's about, if I didn't explain it thoroughly enough, then you can just go read it. I don't care. But it was a good movie. 9 out of 10. Shinigami. Peace out.